Welcome back to another day. Today we are doing our pre-season NFL predictions, and there's a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about records, last season record predictions, ceiling scores, name records, a little bit of reasoning. We're going to talk about last stuff here, now reasoning our last stuff. And now let's get into talking about the AFC East. Let's start with our first place team. So, I have the New York Jets. Last season, I predicted them going 11-6. They went 5-12. Let's now look at my ceiling for the Jets with the pieces there. Another that is Justin Fields. Is Justin Fields is good. They could go 8-9 or better. I don't expect them to be that bad because my score is 6-11. But the main record for them is 7-10. With the another 4 in the AFC East. I just feel like that team still needs a lot of pieces. I think it'll be like a year or two before they're in like 10, 11, 9 games. I think it will be a few years. Next up, at number 3, I had the New England Patriots. Last season, I predicted them to go 4-13. That the actual record was one game short, 3-14. That ceiling to the 9-8. I scored to the 7-10. That I could see them 8-9. I feel like I know the pieces are kind of meh, like mid players, but among next 3, they look at the Titans. It's going to make them play good more than likely. So I think it will be just like the Jets. There'll be a few years. They are good. Next up, at number 2, the Miami Dolphins. Not the Bills, who are settled to finish last place last season. I'm not going into that. Last season, I predicted them to go 11-6, and another prediction that they finished 8-9. The ceiling to them is 9-8, and 7-10, and finishing at 8-9. I just don't know about this team. Yes, they are good pieces. If Tua is healthy the whole season, no concussions, nothing. If he's healthy for the whole season, it could be better. They can't go 11-6. But I feel like they need more pieces to do good. Last year at number 1, I had the Buffalo Bills. Yes, last season, this is the only AFC East team that made the playoffs. Yes, they lost their seats. Last season, I predicted them going 10-7. That they finished 13-4. My ceiling is a 15-2. I know it's kind of high, but I think they can go 15-2. My score is just 10-7. And they're going 12-5 as my main record prediction. I think this is a good prediction for them. And I just feel like the pieces they added wasn't a whole lot. Like yesterday, Zoe Bosa. If Zoe Bosa is healthy and the play is good, that's where the 15-2 record comes in. Because I think they're going to do that good without Zoe Bosa. But they're still a good team. So next up, at number 4, I'm going to get... This one's a dumb one. I can see it. I can see an upset here somewhere. The New York Giants. This team is a very confusing team. Last season, I predicted them to go 3-14, but they did get 3-14. My ceiling is 5-12. My score is 11-17. My main record prediction is 3-14. This team, yes, the defense is added up, but my main issue with this team is their offense. I can't trust that offense. I don't know how good it will be. It's just that Russell Wilson week 1, they could have gotten to it easily. I wouldn't be too surprised if they finish like 7-10, 6-11, or 8-9. I wouldn't be too surprised. But I would be very shocked if they go 9-8, 10-7, 11-6, and so on. I would be very surprised, but I am hitting them very low. This might be a dumb because they will do good. Number 3, Hey, good afternoon to Cowboys. The Cowboys. Yes, the Darkness School. Anyways, the last season I predicted until the 10-7 because of another they lost a few pieces. Injuries, they started going to 7-10. This season, my season is 11-6. My score is 7-10. Main record is 10-7. I just don't trust that head coach. I don't know too much about him. I don't know how 100% how this team will be. Michael Parsons deal still hasn't been decided yet that I have heard of. So I had them going at 10-7. Number 2. It was up for grabs the Commanders and Eagles. Number 2, I had the Commanders. The reasoning, last season I had them on 8-9. They went 12-5. My season is 12-5. Main record is 11-6. My score is 10-7. People are saying Zayden Daniels is going to do like CJ Stroud did with a sophomore slump. I don't think it'll happen. That it'll be like it will be kind of slump. It won't be as great. He could be even better. He could go 13-4. But I don't think it'll happen. As there will be number 2 in the NFC. Now, for the first time since I think like 2003, 2002, I think, we're going to have a back-to-back winner in the NFC East, which is the Eagles. Last season, they won the Super Bowl. Only Cavs lost to the NFC Super Bowl champions in the NFC Championship round. The Eagles, last season, I predicted them to go 13-4. I was won the game away again. They got 14-3. So of course I knew they'll be good last year. So my season is 14-3. I don't think they can go 15-2, but I don't think that's realistic enough. That's why it's 10-7. That's right. If Saquon gets hurt, there's a lot of injuries because Saquon's on Madden. And the number one overall pick in fantasy, Alnader, so he's gonna get the curse. So if they did the curse, they can go 10-7. Now, main record is Saquon breaks the curse, they're going 13-4. I feel like they're just gonna be dominant. They're gonna be good this year. I think that defense is way too good to be bad. And I wonder how the offensive coordinator would be this year. Because, the last time when they lost Shane Steichen and Gannon, so the Cardinals are close. And the Boston, they have a huge slump, and they have to get new coordinators. Jack Cullen and Matt Patricia, the Doctors are head coach, I forgot his name, as the DC, and they're going to Super Bowl. So I think if the defense is good and the offense is still holding up, I think they'll go 13-4. Next up, this one is gonna get people punching. I can see it. The AFC guys, number 4, I had the Raiders. Last year, I had to go on 8-9. We stuck to the record. They got 14-3. Yesterday, I asked John to show I'm happy about that. My season total is 8-9. Score is 12, and my main record for them is 6-11. I feel like this is a good area because I don't know too much about that team. That Naya, Bowers, Ashton Johnson, Max Crosby. They got pieces. That's why I said the ceiling is 8-9. But I'm not sure how the O-line is. I don't think that O-line is that good. So I have them going 6-11. Number 3, the Broncos. I had them last season. I had them going 6-11. They went 7-10. My ceiling is 6-11-6, and my score is 7-10. Main record is 9-8. I think Bo Nix will still have a good season. That defense is still good. They get way better. But I think there's other teams that are better than them in the division. So this is number 2. Last season I had them going 10-7. They did one game better, 11-6. So my ceiling is 11-6, score is in the 9 and then going 10 and 7. I don't think this team is a division winner worthy yet. I don't know how well this team is. I know they like to hold on, likes to run the ball a lot. But I don't think they'll do that good. I think they'll just struggle a little, definitely, and I think they are a team like last year, get those surrounded like the Texans or something. Next up is another one, I think the 10th straight seasons now, the Chiefs. Hate it, but rather. Last season I had it on 12-5, they went 15-2. This year it's 12-5. I know I'm low going on, but my score is 9-8. They not just 10-7. I had it going down because I don't know how that line is. The defense, they lost a lot of key pieces, but I still think they're gonna do pretty good. So I had them going 10-7. They could go 15-2 back-to-back years. Now the NFC West at number 4. This is gonna get people punchy. They should have ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch, the Seahawks. This team, last season I said 9-8, they went 10-7. And I think they started, no, they were, the 39ers were, that's right. The season I had them going 9-8, 6-11, 7-10. I think it was Sam Darnold, it was just because of Kevin O'Connell. That's the main reason. I don't think he did good. He could go 10-7 or better. Like he did with the Vikings. I think that was with the pieces around the year. Justin Jefferson, Addison, a great defensive coordinator, defense, a decently good line, a great head coach. I think he will be a little bit of a slump or a fluke season. So I have them going 7-10, but yes, they added some pieces, but I'm not sure if I like that team a lot. Next up is the Cardinals. Every season, I have them going good. Last season, I'm like, okay, I'm not hardballing them. They're not doing, I said they're on 13, they're like 8-9. Next season, it's 9-8, and 7-10. And now, name record is 8-9. They're in the team. I don't think they had anything too great with them. So, I don't know if they added unless they could be like 10-7, 6-11, 11-6. But I still think they would be decently good. But I have them good 8-9. At number 2, I had the 39ers. Last year I said 13-3 for the prediction. They got 6-11. They had a lot of injuries. They lost a lot of pieces. That brings them the threat 8-9, shooting at 10-7, and main record 9-8. Yes, they lost a lot of pieces, but Brock Purdy has to prove that he needs to perform with good players around him. So he needs to 100% believe that he's actually good. I think he is good, but I need more to prove they're good. So I have to go on 9-8. Another one, back-to-back winners, I believe, yeah. The Rams. Last season I had said 7-10. They lost a lot of pieces. I was wrong. They split the 7-10 record to 10-7. My ceiling to the 11-6. Then record is 10-7, and the score is 8-9. This team is good. Yeah, good defense, good targets, Devontae Adams, Nakua, decent running backs, and Matt Stafford, who's obviously good. I said the main record is 10-7. I still think they're gonna be good. I don't think they can make it far into the playoffs, but I don't know how much I can believe that. AFC South. Number 4, I have the Jaguars. Last year I said only 6 and another third prediction. They're going to score 13. So the series on the 7-10 is they are meet expectations with Travis Hunter. He does good. I think they will do 7-10, but I don't think they'll be 8-9, 9-8. They can, but I need Trevor Lawrence to step up. And other pieces of that team to step up. My score is 13. My main record is 5-12. I just need to see more of this team. I think my predictions on the Jaguars will change over the season. Like the Jaguars, Titans, Patriots, Jets, they'll all change over the whole season. A lot of other teams, my predictions on them will change. I think I had the Titans. Last season, I said 2-15. I was 2 games away. 2-13. They finished us. That Cam Ward. Last season is 7-10. If Cam Ward is good, they could be better. I could see a slight chance of them making the playoffs. It could be very small, but I think they can possibly make the playoffs. But I don't think it will be this season. My thoughts on them is 4-13. They're not going to start until yes, they added a few pieces, but in the Titans, I don't 100% believe in them. So I'm going to Titans. Now, going to go on my dark horse teams. I believe in this team or not. Sometimes they say on it, and I made this prediction right before Daniel Jones was starting quarterback. Okay? Now, I think they can actually go below my floor. So my prediction was 8-9, the Eagles 8-9. My ceiling is 10-7, my knock is 9-8, and my floor is 7-10. This is like, these are good pieces, but the main issue is the quarterback. I don't know how good the quarterback can be, but Daniel Jones somehow is good without the Giants. Just proves the Giants are cursed. Or he's actually there. That's what Daniel Jones has to prove. If Daniel Jones is actually good, they could finish 9-8 or 8-9. They can. But if Daniel Jones proved he's there, they could finish under 7-10. The Texans winning the division for 3 straight years now. Last season I said 13. They finished 10-7. So I'm just drop my ceiling on them a little, which is 12-5. And my score is 9-8 with 10-7 record. I feel like their line isn't as good as it was last year. I think the starters still good. They got new receivers, running backs are still good. I'm still believing in that defense, but I think they need a lot more to improve. Next up is the NFC South. Last place, I have the Saints. They're not going to do good. Last season I said 8-9, they finished 5-12. Season I said 5-12, plus 16. They could usually go only 17. I said 4-13 record. I don't think this team is going to do good at all. I'm going to say Tyler Stout, I think to say, is starting quarterback or Rattler is yet. But I don't think this team is good at all. Yes, they have a few pieces that I don't believe in on the sliders. They're surprised if they finish like 8-9, for example, or 7-10. Anything over 5-12, they're surprised. Anything under, I was like, yep, I expected that. Except I had the Falcons. Penix is starting. They said like a long time ago. Last season I said an 8-9 prediction. They finished 8-9. Last season is 8-9, first out of 12. They're finishing 6-11. This team is a confusing one to me personally. I think they're mid-team. I know they lost the 3 pieces. They got good 3 pieces. I think that defense will still be good. But this team is just mid to me. Next up, I have the Panthers in second place. Last season, I said on the 16, they finished 5-12. Last season, they finished 9-8, because started 12, finished 6-11 as my name on record prediction. Bryce Young is good. I think he needs more line help, more defensive help, more receiver help, more on the back help. If they get those pieces, they can go over 9-8. I think this team has potential to be very good, but I need them to prove more, and this is probably one of my dark horse teams. The first thing, I have the Buccaneers. Last season I said 5-12. They got 7-10. Last season is 12-5. There was 9-8. And the main record is 10-7. They added some pieces. I know this team is good. Baker's good. Like others, like great Russ's record. They got Nico Luger. They got Chris Godwin. They got good offense and good defense. So I think they can go 10-7 or even better than 12-5. I'm going to do 2 sacks. Now, starting with the final 2 divisions, the North, AFC North. Let's go to last place. It's the Browns. That quarterback situation, I heard it going with Flacco. That team, I have nothing to say. Last season I said 6-11. This is 3-14. Last year was 7-10. Shador's good. They had Dylan Gator was good. Flacco's good. If they got the right piece, I know that defense will still be good. My first score is 13. Record is 6-11. This team is mid. I would be very surprised if they finish over 7-10. The finish is 6-11. Next up, another three. I had the Steelers. Last season I said 5-12. They finished 10-7. Last year they done is 10-7. Thor is 7-10. They're just trash, or the kind of boy. And main record I said 8-9. Aaron Rodgers, if he does good, I think he says 8-9. I think this team is very mid. They need a lot better pieces. And this team is just mid all around. I had the Cincinnati Bengals last season. That defense needs help. I know kind of highballing them, which is probably dumb. Please put me right. They had 13-3. They finished 9-8, missed out in the playoffs. So one Patriots. Sealing, I said 13-4. I said 7-10. Name is 11-6. Joe Dolan needs to play good. That defense needs to be good. I know that Daniel a deal with similar Stewart. Finally, after like 10 years, it feels like. For them. I think this team is a mid team. Yes, they got good pieces. So it's going to Bengals. Number 1. I had the Ravens. Last season I said 13-4. They finished 1 under at 25. Now, season is 15-2. Thor is 11-6. I have this finishing the same record as last season at 12-5. This team is good. That's the other pieces like Zaire Alexander. I think this team can be good. And just a shot, not even a shot good for them to be there. Now, finally, we get the NFC North at number 4. I had the Vikings. Last season, I said 6-11. They finished 13-3. I said they finished 11-6. My score is 5-12. Then up to 6-11. Is Jason the other 12 record is like Jason McCarthy's middle bad. He's finished 6-11, 5-12. I wouldn't be shocked if he finished 11-6 and Jason McCarthy is actually good. They can do a little of that. I know they can. They got good defense, good weapons, good offense. So I have them here right now, but they can be way better. I know they can. They can finish. Any team in the NFC North can be number 1. Any of those. Because we're such a tough division. And number 3, I had the Bears. Last season I said 5-12. This one is 5-12. My shooting to them is 11-6. And my score is 6-11. And the main record is 8-9. All of these teams, all of us can make the playoffs. Now, so all of our teams are basically 11-6 except the Lions. But I know they're good. They got pieces. It's just proved that Ben Johnson is good. I think he is a good head coach. He's proved it in the regular season, not being off-season Warriors, Packers. I had to go in second. I said 14-3. They're done. This is 11-6. And that killed the playoffs. My ceiling is 11-6. My score is 8-9. My main record is 10-7. I think we're gonna be mid this year. I don't think we'll be best in the division. I think I could easily finish last place. I don't have a lot of high hopes. I think we're gonna be very mid this year, which I kind of am expecting. Now, number 1 expected is the Lions. Last season I said 13-3. They finished 15-2. My season is 15-2. And my score is 11-6. My main record is 13-4. I think they'll take a step back. This is proved how the coordinators are because they lost both of them. I think they're still going to be good because Dan Campbell is Dan Campbell. This team will still be good, I know it, and they will win the NFC North. Now let's talk about my 3 dark horse teams. The Colts is kind of similar. I had a lot of hopes for this team. This is before Daniel Jones was named QB1. Now the hopes are kind of going down, but they need to prove themselves. And the number 2 are the Panthers and the Patriots. Same thing. They got the right pieces. Right head coach, and they can be good. Since NFC playoff seeding will be the number 1 Lions, number 2 Eagles, number 3 Buccaneers, number 4 Rangers, number 5 Commanders, and number 6 Packers, and number 7 Cowboys. This is my main record predictions. AFC playoff seeding, I have the Ravens at number 1, Bills at number 2, Texans at number 3, Chiefs at number 4, Bengals at number 5, and Chargers at number 6. Now, Colts getting the 7th seed. So looking at the guard card, it would be the Bills beating the Colts, Texans beating the Chargers, Chiefs beating the Bengals. I think that the Chiefs Bengals would be the best game out of the whole wild card round. I just feel like it will. Eagles beat Cowboys, Packers upset the Buccaneers, Commanders beat the Rams, and divisional round, and the Chiefs beating the Ravens. This will be a close one that I know Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. They're going to be on the revenge season. Bills beat Texans, Lions beat the Packers, and Eagles beat the Commanders. So this one, I kind of predicted it in mid-season. Last year, it would be Lions beating the Eagles to win the NFC Champ, and Chiefs beating the Bears to win the AFC Championship. Super Bowl would be Lions Chiefs. I have Chiefs winning. Super Bowl would be the Lions. Super Bowl MVP is Patrick Mahomes. I just feel like he's going to be on his revenge season, and he's just going to be good. Something's just telling me MVP. They're going to hate me about this. Patrick Mahomes is winning the MVP. I'm going to be shocked if it's Lamar Joe or Josh Allen. I'm not be shocked. Offensive Player of the Year, people are saying, Saquon Barkley's going back-to-back. I don't think that's going to happen. It hasn't really happened a whole lot, so good night, Jamar Chase. Rookie of the Year, this is harder than Travis Hunter, Genty, and Cam Ward. Everyone's going to Genty because favoritism. I said Cam Ward. I think if he's good, he's going to win it. This was the Player of the Year. Now it's good. He's going to be trying to chip on the shoulder, and he's going to be good. People will say Aiden Hutchinson. I don't think it's common for a defensive player to win Defensive Player of the Year and another award at the same time. I think that's a little weird. Defensive rookie, I have a Derek Carter. He's just I don't know, he's a beast. I think he will still be good on the crappy Giant team. Because of the year that Dan Camp, though I still think he'll do good. Even without the coordinators, a comeback player of the year, kind of already hinted. Aiden Hutchinson, he's a comeback, he's going to be very good. I know he will. And now, that's the worst. Number 1 is Chiefs, 2 is Lions, 3 is Eagles, 4 is those. This is draft order. So 32 basically to 1. So that's the worst. So number 1, Chiefs, number 2 Lions, Eagles, Bills, number 5 Ravens, number 6 Commanders, number 7 Packers, number 8 Texans, number 9 Buccaneers, number 10 Bengals, number 11 Chargers, number 12 Cowboys. Number 13 Rams, number 14 Colts, number 15 49ers, number 16 Steelers, 17 Bears, 18 Dolphins, 19 Broncos, 20 Cardinals, 21 Patriots, 20 Jets, 22 Seahawks, 24 is the Vikings, 25 is the Browns, 26 is the Raiders, 28 is the Panthers, 29 is the Jaguars, 30 is the Titans, 31 is the Saints, and 32 is the Giants. I know I'm kind of underrating a lot of these teams like I did last year, but I feel very confident in this, and I can't wait to the whole season upset this year. And with that, that'll be the end of our preseason predictions. Don't forget to like and subscribe and